started really fast. They showed intent in their press and what they was trying to do. And I think Arsenal in that opening 15-20 minutes really struggled with that intensity that London City brought. But I think since the goal, Arsenal settled. Arsenal had a reaction to it, and that's what you expect from European champions. That's what you expect from a top team like Arsenal. And the game, certainly in the second half of the first half, has flipped on his head a little bit.
But Farah, you were impressed with actually how they set up in that first half.
Yeah, not many teams in the WSL play with a front two, and London City do that. And in doing that, they really made the Arsenal backline suffer and have to think of different ways of playing out from the back. We know Arsenal are very much possession-based team, like to play through the lines. And actually, they've restricted that from Arsenal at times. You'll just see it here. The two strikers, Goodwin and Nikita Paris, they're just on the centre halves, not really giving them an option to play out. But also the wing-backs of London City, they're not shy of getting really high and pressing, and when centre mids want to go in, and they force Arsenal into kicking long. London City don't mind this, and actually London City Lionesses in that opening 20 were on to every second ball element.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think with London City Lionesses forcing that longer ball, it means you've got someone like Alana Kelly that will just head it away, and then you've got Fernandez and Rafia on this side that really want to get on the ball. But I just love their intensity, their enthusiasm, their drive, their competitiveness, and throughout the midfield, there's Fernandez on her bike. Then you've got Aslani, Maria Perez, and Katie Zellum in that midfield that want to, as soon as the ball goes in there, they're after that midfield of Arsenal. So I really like that enthusiasm for that first 15-20 minutes, but then the goal came from obviously Arsenal, and they stepped it up and they moved the ball a lot quicker, I thought.
Yeah, and we saw the reaction from the manager there as well, encouraging his team to continue that, and it worked, Farah, because that pressure led to the penalty.
No, it did. They're very front-footed, and that's from all the way. Obviously, they start at the front, but from front to back, very front-footed. You see here Goodwin running down the centre half, putting them under pressure and forcing errors. You see an error here from the goalkeeper, so just forcing them into uncomfortableness. Again, there's pressure on the ball. They come in, it's Caldenti here with a bit of quality, but it's this, Alex, the pressure here in the square pass, really well blocked out from Katie Zellum, and then they're playing forward and getting themselves on the front foot. And Aslani just shows how clever and their intelligence there, just to nick it away from the defender, force the defender into lunging, and for me it's a definite penalty.
Yeah, it's a clear penalty, and I feel like we were looking, saying Asani looks a bit nervous here, but she's cool, calm and collected. She's experienced, and it's a lovely penalty. Obviously, to have actually made the penalty, to then stand up and take it and have that confidence and composure, it was a great start for London City Lionesses.
An historic goal here
Exactly.
at the Emirates for London City Lionesses, an experienced player stepping up and showing her quality. But we're talking about quality, but that's where then Arsenal just turned it up another gear, Ellen.
That's what you pay £1 million for, isn't it? That's what we want to see. We want to see that excitement. And I feel like when Farah actually mentioned it, when she got a little bit more freedom, Olivia Smith, in this central area, she kind of bumped off the defender, used that as momentum, and then what a strike. In the commentary, they said an absolute cannon, which I do agree. But yeah, just like the way she spun, she had a little bit of a shimmy, gets the ball at her feet, and it's a wonderful strike.
Oh, brilliant strike. But this is her quality, getting at defenders with the ball, putting them on the back foot, and anything in and around the box, I promise you this kid will let rip. And she did exactly that. And I know that because Rachel Laws, the Liverpool goalkeeper, said she has never experienced a shot against her. So this is a former teammate of Olivia Smith, a goalkeeper, never experienced power like that. So anything from there, you expect her to hit it. And if it's on target, you expect it to go in.
Well, I feel like we're talking about one superstar in Olivia Smith, but another superstar across the summer, and the name on everyone's lips who continues to be that way. She was like, I'm not having any of this, I want my moment.
Absolutely, from Chloe Kelly. Arsenal won this really high up the pitch, and then it's just that combination and a lovely cutback from Alessia Russo. Lanari gives this ball away quite cheaply, but Arsenal are straight on it. A little through ball into Alessia Russo, out of her feet, and who's there? It's only Chloe Kelly.
Russo does really well here. She actually gets herself here. You'll see her quickly rush back on side, does that little bend in her run, takes it away from the defender, and just puts it into a danger area. That 6-yard box, really dangerous. Chloe Kelly, unorthodox a little bit with the finish outside of the right foot, but it gets her team ahead going into the half, and it's something that Arsenal would have needed.
Well, we came into this game saying we don't know which way this game is going to go, and I feel like we still feel like that at the moment, but we've had some great action here at the Emirates in the first half, and plenty more to keep your eyes open for across the BBC. tell you what, the fans here at the Emirates were treated to a great game, Ellen.
Absolutely. Who doesn't love goals, Alex? Who doesn't love goals? No, this crowd has been amazing. Just over 38,000. Another home win for Renee Slegers as well. And yeah, I think obviously they'll be a little bit disappointed with the way they started the game, Arsenal, but their dominance, their experience and their firepower, they'll be really delighted to come away with 3 points.
Yeah, we can't really see the smiles there, but Jocelyn Procure, the London City Lionesses manager, but plenty of positives to take into the coming games. They've got a difficult run of fixtures coming up, but a team full of experience and quality in that team, and lots of positives to take forward. But let's get you just a reminder of the result from last night as Chelsea won up against Manchester City. Yes, and it was Arsenal beating London City Lionesses here today at the Emirates, but plenty of action going on in the WSL tomorrow. The Merseyside derby, Liverpool taking on Everton. Sure, that one is going to be feisty. Farah, let's get straight to it, because we were talking about the talent that is Olivia Smith, and I suppose there's so many bits that we can point out, but that goal was phenomenal.
Yeah, and it really was. I think I mentioned it at half-time when we showed the goal, that she's somebody that when the goal opens up anywhere in and around the box, she will certainly let rip. She got herself into some really good positions before the goal. This is a half chance that she got at the back post. This is when she came off the right-hand side. Russo picks her out, and she snatches at it a little bit, gets good contact, but not good enough to hit the target. But you can just see eyes on the ball, manages to get that contact, and just showed a glimpse of what she was ready to do in the game. And this is a chance where she takes it off the right and cuts in on her left foot. You'll see it here. She's got one thing in her mind when the ball comes to her feet, and that is create half a yard and get a shot on goal. Forces the keeper into a save. You'll see here, and this is off her left. And then you'll see her goal coming up now, Alex. And it was the goal of the game. She gets herself central now, comes in off the wide areas, and as soon as she picked it up, she's looking at the goal. How can I create half a yard to let rip? And she did exactly that, and it was a phenomenal goal and completely lived up to the £1 million prize tag.
I really love that goal because she rides a challenge, she uses that momentum to then get a little bit of space, but it was an absolute rocket, and what a way to kind of set your stall as an Arsenal player at the Emirates and score an absolute screamer.
It was an absolute screamer, and we can leave here, leave us right now and go over to Jo Curry, who is speaking with the goal scorer herself.
Yes, I've got the woman of the moment with me, Olivia Smith. There is only one place we can start, and that is your absolutely stunning strike. Have you ever scored a more impressive goal? Talk me through it.
Honestly, that's kind of what comes from me. That's the kind of goals that I want to score. Anytime I see an inch of space, I want to go for goals. So it was a very special moment for me.
It didn't look like you even thought twice about scoring. What has Renee said to you about having that freedom in the team this year?
Yeah, even just before the game, she said just to be me and enjoy it. They brought me here for a reason, and I think I did that today.
I mean, today is your debut. You arrived here with a big price tag. Did you feel the pressure that you needed to show the Arsenal fans today what you could do?
Honestly, not at all. The fans are amazing. They just bring in amazing support and just make me want to do what I do even better. So, yeah, it was a great atmosphere today.
Well, you've arrived here in style, a wonderful goal on your debut, and you are, of course, the Barclays Player of the Match as well.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, it wasn't only Olivia Smith's goal, but Chloe Kelly also getting herself on the score sheet, Ellen.
Yeah, absolutely, and I feel like once the goal that Olivia Smith scored, it kind of opened up the game for Arsenal. They were getting on the ball, moving it a lot quicker. They were being more front-footed, and Linari gives the ball away quite cheaply here, but then Alessia Russo gets herself back on side, and then as a winger on the other side, you've got to get yourself in the box, and that's what Chloe Kelly does. So I feel like it was a great reaction to obviously going 1-0 down to then score again, and then obviously go ahead at half-time.
Russo's really clever there in terms of the area she puts the ball in, rolls the defender well, and one thought in her mind is, let me put it into that danger zone, let me put it in the 6-yard box, and hope a Chloe Kelly or another teammate is in that area, and Chloe Kelly did exactly that.
Yeah, she is a superstar. But then actually in the second half it was over to the super subs because they showed just how ruthless and clinical that those players coming off the bench can be.
strength in depth is quite astonishing in this club. You've got Ford coming on, you've got Marnham coming on, you've got Blackstenius, you've got Beth Mead coming on, and obviously Beth Mead, 2 assists in like 2 minutes. It was unbelievable. And yeah, there's Blackstenius with a great finish there, but Marnham's ready there to head it in. But yeah, it was a great addition for obviously the subs coming on and making a huge impact.
I think, yeah, Beth Mead's impact. I mean, she must have been looking at the likes of Olivia Smith and Chloe Kelly getting on the score sheet and thinking, what can I do when I come into the game? And what she does is this, and put balls into really good areas, dinks it to the far post, hoping her teammates are there. And as Ellen mentioned, 2 assists in 2 minutes. It's brilliant reaction from her to come off the bench and do that.
Well, I suppose that's what's needed in terms of going forward in the WSL, is that strength in depth. And we are delighted to be joined by one of the goal scorers herself. It is Lioness and Arsenal's Chloe Kelly. Chloe, congratulations on the first win of the season. I want to ask you, in terms of going off the back of, obviously, what you achieved with England, how difficult, because sometimes you have that down period, to come back up and, I don't know, put the performance in that you did today?
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes when you don't really know your opposition too much, but we've tried to do our homework as much as we can on some pre-season clips of them. But after great success in the summer, it makes you hungry to get back on the pitch in front of our home fans and bring a good performance, but also a win. So we're really excited to get here at the Emirates and start the campaign off well. And we did just that. London City are a great side, and we knew that they were going to give us challenges today. And the whole squad showed exactly what we're capable of.
Was it that working them out, that opening 20 minutes, it looked from the side that London City were on top, you was trying to work them out, and it took for them, yourselves to concede, for you to really get going and get that goal?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's start of the game trying to work out. They was flipping from a 3 to a 4, and we was just trying to work our press out. But I think once we got there, we started feeling a little bit more connected higher up, and then I think we were allowing the fullbacks to push on and jump their wing backs. And then, yeah, once we got some rhythm and flow, we started doing well. But Olivia's goal really set the tone.
And how does it feel for you, obviously, now you're signed, you're officially an Arsenal player, you're back here in front of these fans. How do you feel? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. It's so special to be an Arsenal player in front of our home fans. I love the club and I'm so grateful for the club, so I'm just playing with a smile on my face. We have unbelievable front line, so we're being challenged every day to be at our best, and I think we're getting the best out of each other, and it's a long season, so we need to keep pushing each other, and it's a great environment to be part of.
So I just want to quickly ask you before we let you go, how has life changed for you?
Not much has changed. Not much has changed for me as a person. I'm still so hungry, so much driving me to keep succeeding, and I just want to win so many more trophies, so that's why I've got the Arsenal crest on my chest.
Okay, Chloe, congratulations. We'll let you go. Thank you, as you drop that down. Thank you very much. What can I say? From one superstar to another 2 superstars I've been joined by today. Thank you very much. That's about time for us today. You can catch more WSL action on BBC next weekend. But the London City Lionesses roared, but it was the Gunners bringing the firepower here today at the Emirates. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.